guys, how you guys doing? This is your boy Who Knows Six, of course. Coming at you guys with another video from another another summer. I will keep them anonymous, of course. And their question to me was basically, how is a guy being different? How is a natural guy different from being to a natural girl? And I'm glad you asked that question. Because a lot of people misinterpret, or they can confuse the two. Actually, they can confuse the two of a man being natural as opposed to a woman. Women actually have to change their whole lifestyle, to go natural. Whereas a man, they're pretty much natural when they come out. I mean, everyone's natural when they come out the womb. No one comes up with perm slicked hair or freaking box braids. You feel me? Or lace wigs. No one come out the womb like that. I mean, if you do, you need to be checked out or something. You need to be healed. Okay? Honestly. But the point I'm trying to make is that we don't have to put up with as much criticism and judgment as a woman does. I don't think a lot of men, and that's what a lot of men don't appreciate about a woman that's natural. I appreciate a woman that's natural because, one, in most cases, they have to cut their hair. Their crowning glory. Something that they appreciate the most. That's something they really do appreciate and cherish. Their, how can I put it? What do you call a woman's, I don't want to say her swag, but her persona changes. Like, for instance, I know a very close friend of mine who recently cut her hair because she went natural. And I told her it was the best move of her life. And she cried. She cried. The reason why she told me she cried, because she was like, no one has ever accepted my true beauty. At the end of the day, I would wash all the makeup off. I would, braid up my fake hair. And that's when I felt my most beautiful. And I told him, like, baby, you are beautiful. I mean, if you think a few strands or a few wefts of freaking human Indian hair or MAC products is gonna beautify you, you have another thing coming. Sometimes, we have to hear it through somebody else who we least expect. She didn't expect me to say something like that to her. She really didn't. She thought I was the one that liked women with perm pressed hair. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do. I really do. But she didn't expect that from me, and that really touched her because all the guys in her life looked at her as a sex object. They looked at her like, they looked at her as keeping everything in point, on point. From hair to nails and body, and she got tired of that. She got tired of living a fake life. To her, that was fake. And when she made that transition, she really had no male supporters. And when I told her about me being a male, and well, not me being a male, of course I'm a male, but when I told her about me supporting her, it just made her journey much more enlightening. Like, I was like, yikes. I didn't know it had that much of an impact on her. So I'm like, it's a big deal to women. Now, to guys, we grow our hair out, get a bush, get some locks or freeform, you freaking sway. Matter of fact, speaking of sway, I like a modern day sway. You're Sway, you're Bob Marley, you're freaking Lil Wayne, Eric Benet. You feel me? Like, is that all we are? Are we all in that same genre? No. Okay, we're really, really not. I know I'm getting off topic here, almost getting into dreadhead classifications, but to answer your question, the transition for a woman to go natural as opposed to a man is way much more harder. Criticism and judgment will be placed upon them, and I just think it's unfair. I really do think it's unfair. I think a woman should go natural easily, but society has built up so much imagery of what a woman's supposed to look like that most women are afraid to go back. Like, I mean, if someone told you all the time, ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly. You're gonna do everything in your power to make sure that you don't go back to being, you know, plain faced or plain hair or plain clothes or just being blah. You're gonna think that's ugly. You're gonna think that's the new ugly. Oh, plain Jane is the new ugly. F no!
You're beautiful, man. You are simply beautiful. And if you're watching this and you're contemplating, please, all it takes is one voice to be heard. And I hope this voice get heard, because I want you to know that I'm rooting for you. You better go natural. You better give it everything you got. There are tutorials, there are blogs, there are places, there are even stores catering to the natural woman and the natural man, but mostly to a natural woman. So therefore, get out there and you just gotta do your research. If you need somebody to support you, I can support you. And you know who else can? Naughty Dread TV. And you know who else? Hulu 06. Definitely. So I hope that answers your question. I'm looking a little Osama-ish in this heat like background, but I love you guys. Qua to the do, sis. I'm open for more questions. Like, yeah.